Ugh. Wait, why isn't the screen showing what's going on here? Sort of spoiling what I'm playing, but okay, apparently the game's not showing. What's going on here? Come on, what's going on here? Alright, fuck me, what's going on here? Fuck me. Red screen, I'm trying to fix this whole fucking thing. Alright, apparently I have something just... Don't worry about the whole red screen thing, that's just my AFK block. But apparently it's not detecting the fucking game, so it's kind of fucking annoying. I'm gonna have to retry or something. Seriously, why the fuck? Maybe I need to edit the scene. Oh, wait. Okay, fuck me. Why is it showing now? Okay. Well. Okay, and the game crashes when I try to stream it. What the fuck? What are you doing? Okay. Oh, okay. It decided to... Okay, well, it crashed. It's not a red screen of death. No, it's just... I should maybe turn it black. Fuck me. Okay. The Doki Doki crashed. Okay. A little problematic. We're back to Doki Doki now. Fuck me. Okay, maybe this time. Oh, fuck me. Oh, my hair looks fucked up. Ugh. Fuck me. Oh, my hair's messy as fuck. Oh, jeez. My hair is like seriously turning like PewDiePie's hair. You're gonna suggest if you didn't want to be bothersome. Oh, I thought Spooky's jump scare, but I mean, doing it just to die repeatedly when I wait. Don't tell me the. Oh no, I think it's crashed again. Please don't crash. Also, I don't need the controller. Actually, should unplug it. Maybe the controller is fucking it up. Who knows? But hey, it's crashed again. I don't know. My hair's too long. I mean, I could pull off the Travis touchdown if I make it go like Mohawk style. I can do it. Neither the game knows when you try to record it. I don't think so. I think it's because I was minimized for a short while. Maybe. But it crashing is not scary, I can promise. Fuck me, though. Okay, Okay, I guess I'll just close it and try again. This time I won't minimize. Fuck me. Okay. Let's try this again. I'll not minimize. I'll just look at it in my laptop to hope it doesn't fucking crash. Doki Doki, yes, yes. Let's... Fucking seriously, why is it crashing? Okay, I'm gonna have to maybe stop or just fucking... Fucking hell, man. This game does not like to be played with OBS. Okay. Fuck me, this is going horribly. I'm just gonna make it go full screen mode. I guess, fuck me. I'll just record with the monitor, so I'm just gonna stop the stream temporarily. Just fuck me, goddamn. I don't know why it's doing. Alright, now it's fucking working. I made it full screen and recording monitor because apparently recording the window had it windowed mode. Recording it in windowed mode in the game specifically just made it crash. No, it's not the red screen of death. I already said it's my fucking AFK screen layer. God damn. Okay. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. This will be a stream where I continue after, like, I have, like, already part 4 on my YouTube, but I'm going to just keep playing it on stream so I can at least get it over with while I'm fucking here. And the offline version of the stream will obviously be the next episode upload-wise. So we're just going to continue where I am, so if you're not caught up, I sort of recommend watching part 1, 2, 3, or however many episodes I have already. Last time I played it was apparently November 5th, so like a month ago. Good times, good times. Okay. Keep my files open. Oh yeah, fuck. I heard something about files, but that's not really an issue. That's kind of random. Okay. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I intended. Didn't I play this before? Didn't I do this? It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the rooms, Yuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh, okay. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. You're out of the loop, Paranoid. Have a good one. It's not Silent Hill anymore. It's not an actual dating sim. A lot of people get confused with that. They're not up in the loop of Doki Doki Literature Club. But I'll see you later. Sayori liked it. And Neco did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent too long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Angry. And Neco liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. It's the harem. They're all out to the main character's dick. It's what every Japanese boy wants. Or maybe every guy. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. One of these situations. That's not what I don't see why anyone would really particularly care about this main character, you know? Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Neco appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. How'd you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Neco started showing up. She's putting bananas in her bra. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. And she just fucking runs off. I don't like fighting any guys. Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Neco, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing's more effective, and her not having any jealousy issues with boobs, then sure. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Neco. Oh, wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings in the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Neco? I like bananas. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me, he says. Well, I want to side with Natsuki, but I'm not trying to impress all the fucking girls for the harem. Oh, for the sake of the harem, so I'm gonna side with Natsuki. You're really talented, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I'll rack my brain in an attempt to back myself. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Okay, so apparently when I clicked one name, one person, it went for both of them. So I'm trying to jerk them both off. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was mean to me. So mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Well, look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sari is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Huh? Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters out, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. Except for the boobs part, probably. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. It's not like you need to apologize for me, Neco. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Ooh... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop glaring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sari and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful. Your boobs aren't fake. I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it. I pat Siri on the shoulder. Well, now we're in the past that. Everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you. It wasn't. I'm bored. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Aha! So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, like braid each other's boobs. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. This game still is not really my style of game, per se. It's just... This atmosphere is staying for so long. It's like it contradicts my core being in so many ways by narrating these kind of games, and just the atmosphere of happy, positive. It's cringe-inducing. I guess that's why you're the vice president. Hee hee. In the end, though, Monica's right. And so I spaced out for a bit. What's going on? I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which apparently is a horror game, and everyone's playing it, even PewDiePie. And most of the time when I do play this, apparently most of my subscribers are like, I don't like this game, and they just give up on it. So I'm playing it so I can appease the ones that actually are looking forward to it, which feel like they're part of the minority, but still. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing, but in the end, harems are all that count. I guess it's been worth it so far. Yeah, apparently it's a horror game, Nikio. Apparently. And I already have part 1, 2, and 3 on my YouTube channel. This is like a stream continuation because a lot of people have been wanting it. And so I thought, why not continue it on a stream while I'm at it? Because I find it hard. I have so many games that are coming up that I want to record and upload that it's hard to actually put time away to get back into this game. So I thought to just try in the stream, just to get it out of my, like, get it off my shoulders, sort of thing. The ones are only me. Well, there's like 1 or 2 or 3 people, but the 1 or 2 and 3 sort of are an echo of maybe 20 or 50 or 60 or so more, and whoever are the non-subscribers who also want to see it, that don't, you know, come around. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. How about me? Yeah, I'd say the same, totally. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. The only thing I'm worried about is if I have to actually go in my computer in monitor mode and like search around for files and shit, and I'd have to be a little cautious with the locations. I gotta make sure I don't run into my obvious porn collection while browsing shit. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing for tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Neco, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. I'm really tired of this happy, positive shit. I'm fine watching anything. I've been watching a lot of your videos since I found you, and you're so fun to watch, which is why I am excited for this live stream. Also, that opening growl you do is adorable. God damn it! You're gonna make me blush. Don't. I don't want to be cringy. I mean, that's unavoidable, probably. But thank you, Nikki O. I'll try my best to continue the thousands and thousands of opening growls and outro growls that I typically do as I continue playing this game. Because I gotta find more games to play. I got tons to upload, but not a lot to stream. But I'll have to look for more, obviously, since Silent Hill 2 is over. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I don't like it. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. I don't even know where the game folder is. Like, seriously. It's probably in the Steam folder, so I mean, that would be a little bit of a pain in the ass. I might have to go, like, put up the AFK screen, depending on the digging. I don't know. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that, so it's only because the dude's around. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Neco, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Hee. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to some kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice. Does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds. Sayori? I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I would think that the Silent 2... Oh, is this another fucking poem I'm making? God damn it. I would think that I've seen enough porn, nothing new to me. No, my porn is awesome. I don't really care much about porn in itself, but, what was I gonna say? Shit. I don't know, just another poem. I don't fucking know, man. Okay, I'm trying to go with the Natsuki route if there's different routes, so, hop. Yeah, I want to do things that just simply sort of go with Natsuki. Cute. Misery! Electricity! That's probably Yuri. Fluffy. Vitality, flee. Tenacious, sweet. No, you're not sweet, shut up. Massacre, sensation, graveyard, passion, cheer, bouncy, jumpy, nibble. Okay, of course Nibble had to be fucking Natsuki, of course. Kitty. Fun. The fun fucking bubbly-headed, of course, is Sayori, if I remember their names correctly. Lust. Love, anger, tragedy, portrait, lollipop. Silly. No, I don't want her. Fuck that. Sadness, alone, fear, bubbles. Kawaii. Who'd be kawaii? Probably fucking Yuri, but climax. Okay. Email. Let's go kawaii. Okay. Explode, peaceful, spinning, whirlwind, existence, puppy. Sticky. Nightgown. Happiness. Chocolate. Candy. Giggle. Funny. And of course it's all fucking Natsuki. And Doki Doki. What does Doki Doki mean? Doki Doki itself is in the Doki Doki game for a poem. What does Doki Doki mean? Is Doki Doki, like, it's... Let's do Doki Doki for the fuck of it, but I don't... Doki Doki is with Natsuki. What does Doki Doki translate to? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Neco. Yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today. As fucking usual. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyways. That sounds like an insult. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. I want to hang out, obviously, with Natsuki. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Why all of a sudden? Oh, let me guess, she wants me to buy her snacks. I just wanted to look at it. Siri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Aha! I knew it. I can see right through you. Doki Doki is like a heartbeat. You make my heart go Doki Doki. Oh. You're not supposed to say things like that. That's... No, plant. Don't do it, plant. You're just a plant, and I am a Sergal. For the sound of a heart beating at a quickened pace, it is used to refer to moments when attractive people of insert sexual preference stand very close to you. Moments of nervousness. Ah. It makes sense. It makes sense. Doki Doki. It's just a funny way of expressing it. Maybe not my style of wording, but I understand it. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Very smart. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Let's see, this Neco character is super smart. He's very clever. Reminds me of someone. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Very true. Aha, Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Well, it's not like I like you or anything, Baka. I don't know. You are tsundere for a reason, I guess, even if you are a plant. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as usual, or as always. I wasn't listening or anything, Baka. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Neco to let me borrow some money. What the fuck? Fuck off. Don't get me involved like that. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. Her inner sadism is obviously coming out. I got too absorbed into that book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. She's obviously a little probably a masochist too. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution? That's still coming from you, Sari. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hee hee. Don't let her fool you. Sari knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. It's like she's tricking everyone. What a manipulator, eh? Come on, give me more credit. Pwap! Who smacked... Wait, what? Out of nowhere, something smacks Siri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What was that? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Did she just like get bitch slapped by a fucking cookie? Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. What's up, homeboy? Cinnamon Toast. What's going on, Cinnamon Toast? Welcome to the stream of me playing a mildly cringy game that doesn't have me becoming a harem homeboy, more like. And I'm going, for, of course, for the loli, because a lot of people like lolis, the actual lolis. Just eat it. Sari rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Mmph. Sari suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Why, did she give her like a fucking, like, oatmeal and raisin one? Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sari gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sari off of her. Sari suddenly leans over and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. That sounds really wrong and lewd. Girls biting each other's cookies. Yeah, I can't get you started on lolis. I don't trust in what length you'd go on it. Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sari trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. You're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sari... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Wah! Oatmeal and raisin cookies at bomb.com. Yes, and also Bill Clinton is a rapist.com. Or wait, no, sorry. At Infowars.com. If we're going to be talking about .coms, I might as well just say that. She's pretty. Sugar cookies make me wet. It makes you wet, does it? No, sugar cookies, it makes you wet. Okay. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I think they're bullshitting each other now, eh? That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I don't believe her story. Do they make you all sugary inside, Nikki? I mean, that makes it sound either lewd or very diabetic, you know, like the diabetes cat. Moist cookies. Okay, the chat is kind of turning weird. Do I need to bring up, like, Wilfred Grimmery and go, diabetes. Diabetes. Forget your wet cookies and the diabetes. No, they're for healthy fuckers who wants a fucking healthy snack that tastes like ass. I don't know about that, but okay. Diabetes. For everyone. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I don't buy her fucking story at all. More like she was torturing someone and she couldn't hear it through the screams of her victim. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's, Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Cookies covered in love juices. What the what are you gotta calm down there, Sunberry Plant. You're getting a little excited. Just a little excited. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Neco. Monica smiles slightly. I don't care. I'm going after Natsuki. Stop trying to flirt with me. What are you doing? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Suspicious. Diabetes. No, I just don't like my cookies plain without juices. That is a wise decision, Cinnamon Toast. Cookies are meant to be crunchy. Sometimes soft cookies, like soft chew cookies, are delicious, but only sometimes. They get tiring pretty quickly, in my opinion. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her books, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know? One time, I accidentally made peanut butter cookies with the wrong spice, and they came out spicy, and oof, they were actually very... What spice did you use? How can you get peanut butter cookies and do the wrong spice? Did you, do, I don't know, some kind of pepper flake instead of, what flake? I don't know, like cocoa powder? I don't know, I'm kind of confused. How peanut butter cookie can turn spicy? What spices do you put in a peanut butter cookie other than peanut butter? Confusing. I handle manga all the time. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know? That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found Monica. Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Appear inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? No, some Mexican spice that I mistook for brown sugar. What Mexican spice was that? That's still a broad name. I'm kind of curious on the Mexican spice. Is it like something you'd normally put in some kind of like chicken wings or something? And you put it in a peanut butter cookie? I can't imagine a spicy cookie. That's kind of weird. Did you move my manga again? Oh, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. You know, Natsuki obviously is very, very short, so putting things in a high-to-reach place is very cruel. It's all there. I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself! Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I don't know why, I find shortness adorable. I don't know why. I like short and small. Short and small is cute. But, I don't know. The only thing I sort of get annoyed about when it comes to height is usually a girl's perception that they find it a mandatory thing that a guy 100% has to be taller than a girl. So it's like you have to sort of feel sorry for guys that are, you know, naturally short. Like maybe they're below 5'9" or something, 5'8", 5'9", but they're shorter. So it's like you find it usually a lot of girls are just super, super obsessed. They have to have a guy that has to be above their height. It's kind of weird because, you know, the whole... You could get into, like, gender fucking politics with this, but I'm just trying to say. Men don't care what height women are, but it's like women obsess over how men look. It's like the double standards of society sort of get annoying. Trust me, it was really good, and the spice mistake was something to easily mistake. I don't know if I'd make that mistake, but... I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful! I know what I'm doing! Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki used her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Kya! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah wah! What is that, Wario? Wah! Wario! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. Just like a cat. Good thing about being gay is that since y'all are all the same gender, y'all don't have to worry about height. I don't get it. You mean being gay and a woman? I don't know, it depends on how nitpicky you are, but yeah, I mean, I guess you could agree in that sort of way of putting it. I'll just agree. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me, out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels. She's gonna fall off for sure. I don't have to worry about that because most people are taller than me anyway. Yeah, I mean, I'm simply 5'10", so I'm basically average male height in my mind. So I don't really have a problem with that. Most women weirdly are like always 5 foot or like. It's like usually 4'8" to, I'd say 5'6" is the average, I think, for most women I come across in any way. She rolls on the wheels. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ush! Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. 5'10" is not giant. What are you talking about? Good thing about being bisexual is that you don't actually care about gender prediction. Like women are like that, men are like this. They're just people. Yep, that's basically it. Oh, it's like the difference of bisexual or pansexual. It's whether or not you care more about the personality or the intelligence or the person. You know, it's not about the gender. It's not about the genitals, but it's about the person. In, you know, the person, the brain, the core, the mind, the spirit, whatever you want to put it. I'm sort of the same way, basically. Since you refuse my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. I mean, one of the things the main character could do is offer a piggyback ride. I'm sure that would be both possibly adorable, and it would probably work out fine. Oh, geez, this kind of shot, look at that. I'm getting some lowly booty over here there. You into that there, some deer plant? I'm 5'8", and I wish I was so much taller, but oh well. I mean, if you're taller than 5'8", I'm sure then you'd get tired of being taller. It's like, if you're just the right height or average, it's good probably just to feel comfortable with what you have. If you're too tall, you'll run into problems. If you're too short, you run into problems. Being 5'8" means you're just in a healthy medium, and you should maybe, I don't know, maybe be happy about being 5'8". Stop lying to yourself, you're a mountain troll! Well, a lot of people find short people adorable, so I mean, you don't have to worry about it. I'm sure anyone who watches this stream offline is going to be really confused with what I'm talking about. It's going to be weird for offline people to watch this video, probably. Aha, there we go. 5'1". I mean, I know my sister's 5'1", so I mean, I'm used to being around people around that shortness, too. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. She bends down, damn it! Need a good picture of this. Wah! And so then she shakes her ass. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I gotcha. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt! I'm more into big boobs, so Yuri is my waifu, but lolis are also nice. It's great to know, Sundari Plant. Great to know that you're into big boobs. I'm just gonna leave what I'm into completely private. And also, I like to have a bit of mystery. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead. Hup! And then she shakes again. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Ooh, heavy. Hey, Neco, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But if I take it, then I'll let go of the chair. If I let go of the chair, she'll fall. But then I had to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. All right. Let me guess. We're going to collapse, and she's going to collapse on top of me or something. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! What are you looking at? You're trying to look up my... Natsuki's legs shake some more. I'm not, I'm just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. I mean, she keeps shaking her ass. Stop it. Whoa, jiggle, jiggle. I'm ready for the panty shot. I don't think there will be a panty shot, but I don't know the game, so... The shaking continues. The shaking intensifies. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Kia! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you! Crash! Her ass just like fucking went face first. That would be probably the thumbnail I use, is Natsuki's ass before it cuts to black. The full force of Natsuki's body, which is probably just 20 pounds anyways, against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ugh. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gah. This is not a panty shot. I'm sorry. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gah. Gross! Gross! Gah! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay over there? Everyone suddenly shows up a little later. Yeah, poor main character, I know, right? Such abuse! I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. And then she goes into some kind of weird, I don't know, ass-flirting pose. I don't understand why that kind of pose right now when saying sorry. How is that an apologetic pose? It's not. Ahaha. No, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. The real reality is if a man, or if a human in general, is not a pervert, they should probably go to see their doctors. Because to be human is to be a pervert. To be alive is to be a pervert. If you're not a pervert, something's wrong with you. And it's probably psychologically really problematic if you are to pent up any perversion you have in you. Because then you're going to pent that up, and that's going to be problematic. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, I look down. What, her panties are off or something? Natsuki's kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. It's time for the sad music. One of the books has a crease in it. A crease. Fucking creases. Yeah, you're probably right, Cinnamon Toast. Fart? Wait, what? There's many things wrong with you there, Sundeer Plant. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault. Not really. Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want me to talk about? Probably cookies and bunnies. And fluff. That's been me at any small inconvenience lately. Congratulations, Nikio. And it just, every day is so hard to be so small. I just want to come to the club and not be so small. Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Look up her skirt. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up Volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me, even though I'm so small. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. Smack her with the book and the crease will come out. Wow, you're really abusive there, Cinnamon Toast. I don't think she's a masochist that would enjoy that. Maybe Yuri would, but not her. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright. That should do it. Also, I'm just fucking gonna save it here. Fucking, Jesus. Ugh. It's a lot of reading. In a bit, I'll probably be stopping Doki Doki. It's almost been an hour of Doki Doki, and it's a lot of goddamn reading. And hello, Julio Vega. Howdy, and welcome to my Doki Doki stream, where heart beating is apparently Doki Doki. We're going to be doing a lot of heart beating today, but not in a sexual variety. She might get smaller. I don't think she needs to get any smaller. He's been called a perv, but is now the nice guy. I mean, Cinnamon, you're insinuating that nice guys can't be pervs? Come on. To be a pervert is a neutral statement, but to be a nice guy is a compliment. Actually, maybe being a pervert could be a compliment, but just it depends on how comfortable a female is around you. If a girl that is uncomfortable around you calls you a perv, it's problematic. If a girl is comfortable around you and calls you a pervert, it's okay. That's sort of how girls work, or at least in my interpretation. You have to have a girl be comfortable with you, then no matter the insult or the label, it won't matter because she's still comfortable with you. But if she's uncomfortable, then you've done goofed, son. Okay, outside of that, we're going back to the game. That should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Ahaha. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hand. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyways. You're taking responsibility for what you said. Wait, what did I say, even? Not until you get to horror, please. I mean, I don't know when horror starts, but... I mean, I'm not going to keep playing and playing until I reach horror, because then it'd be a little problematic to stop the episode. I'd rather do a cliffhanger than, you know, to stop playing at some kind of weird in the middle of a climax or something. That's kind of wrong to do. I'm doing fine there, Tom DeGamma. How you doing? And also, welcome to the stream. You're a little late, Tom DeGamma. You missed the Silent Hill 2 stream, since I finished it, in fact. I wasn't expecting that. I was actually going to beat the game in today's stream. So it means that me promising a stream tomorrow might, in fact, just be canceled, actually. Because I'll need to record more actual episodes for YouTube. The thing about cheering me up, if you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. I don't know about that. Yeah, you missed the Silent Hill stream. It'll be uploaded as an offline stream probably later tonight. As soon as I'm finished, I'll see how long it takes for the encoding and processing on YouTube, and then I'll upload it. You actually have 2 more poems. Oh my god, really? 2 more poems? You're saying there's like 3 total I have to do? Oh, there's no way I'm going to do a stream to go through 2 more poems. Yes, Hello Neighbor got finished. I remember looking at it on the Steam store page. Apparently it's getting a lot of negative Steam reviews. So it sort of looks like the game is in beta, and they released it anyways, and people are like saying, no, it's not finished. What the fuck are you doing, developer? It's not finished. No, really, it is done. Yeah, it definitely is out. It's kind of weird how they released it. Because by the Steam reviews that are completely negative, you'd think that through the traction that Hello Neighbor got, the amount of attention, how viral it got, like game theorists going at it, Markiplier, everyone playing it, all that hype it got, and they fuck it up by releasing it unfinished. Are they fucking stupid? Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they would fuck it up like that. They had so much going well for it. They had so much attention, so much publicity, and then they release it when it's not done. I don't know. So I don't know. It's disappointing, but that's what you get in the gaming industry. There's a lot of times developers just don't finish a game, or they make a lot of mistakes. 30% off Steam. I wonder why. Oh, jeez. I'm looking more forward to. I'm like chatting more. I don't know. Offline people have to deal with it. I'm looking more forward to Sea of Thieves, though. I'm hoping Sea of Thieves actually is good. I'm just not sure if I should buy Sea of Thieves or not, because Microsoft's trying to make it so it's fucking $79.99 for Sea of Thieves. It's like a multiplayer online game. They're trying to charge full fucking AAA title fucking, you know, full worse. Like $80 Canadian for Sea of Thieves. So I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not. I think it's just 1. Calm down anyway. When you get to spend the weekend with one of the gals, then the horror... Well, you're spoiling them when it happens, and I'm going to be anticipating it. But either way, I mean, the stream is still being on for 3 hours total. It's a good amount still. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to start the poems again. I mean, I wonder what Netsuki's room's gonna be about, because apparently no horror happens, and not even any panty or sex scene. What's going on? Anime games, not my thing here, especially the text ones. I know, I agree with you, Tom the Gamer. This game really... I'm doing it because there's a request for it, but as sort of people have been telling me, there's horror in it, so I should give it a shot, and I'd rather not upset the people that are looking forward to it. Because there is a fan base for this game, and a small demand. So I might as well go far and do it. I'm just not going to do multiple endings, because probably people will be like, no, multiple endings. I'm only going to do one, and it's going to be Natsuki's row. Yeah. But yeah, for the most part, Tom the Gamer, you won't have to worry about me doing like Markiplier, Markiplier being indie horror, and then he starts doing dating simulators, Yandeer simulators. I'm not gonna do that. This is like probably the only anime-style text reading game I'll ever do. I don't think I'll ever be doing another one. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. I guess I'll do Natsuki first. There is horror. I did skip to a few segments in Pewd's video. Yeah, I saw recently PewDiePie started playing it. The only issue then is anyone who wants to try to play Doki Doki Literature Club is bound to know that, you know, bound to be spoiled, because the horror elements, people are making thumbnails that blatantly show off-putting images about the game, so it ruins the atmosphere of it being cutesy-cutesy, because people make thumbnails to make it clickbait, and they make it horrifying on purpose of shit that goes down later on. So I'm already spoiled as is by looking at people's thumbnails without even clicking the thumbnails and looking at the video. So I already can get a fucking, you know, a prediction of what I'm going to be running into, only thanks to thumbnails. But that's the unfortunate way of clickbaiting douchebags on YouTube. But anyways, let's do Natsuki first. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Urgh. Is it that bad? No, it's not it. It's good. She's like gritting her teeth angrily. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad and be shitty? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me. Obviously, you think I let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine. It's competition already. Yes, it actually spoiled me, but the disclaimer also does that. Yeah, I know, seriously. I mean, the disclaimer does, but at the same time, you don't know how or why or what or when. That's the important questions. Who, what, when, where, why, and how are the typical most important things. I don't know when, but then you mildly spoiled that. The where is in the game. The how, you sort of are spoiled with it, the thumbnails. The why is for shock value. So I already can fill in the blanks with the who, what, when, where, why, and how means of, figuring things out or critical thinking. So it's also my fault for being a critical thinker because I can't just turn my brain off and stop theorizing. Let's see. Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes, just like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. I don't know why the bathroom. Is my poem so good that she has to masturbate? I don't know. Was it like a romantic poem and I didn't even realize it? I was like, what was the words I used? Fluffy, bouncy candy, chocolate. And that just arouses Natsuki completely. Hey Neco, did you do something to her? Yeah, I turned her on with my fucking poem, obviously. I mean, her face went red, she ran to the bathroom, I talked about chocolate and candy and fluffy and bouncy. Especially emphasis on the bouncy and candy. You put the two combined and it turns sexual. I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No, I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to literally impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem laying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Well, it's because these girls are sort of one-dimensional until the horror begins. Yeah, I don't trust Monika the most. I mean, Yuri is obviously a sadist. That's obvious. But Monika is the ringleader. And the other one, I can't even remember her fucking name. She's the manipulator. And then Natsuki's the only one I can't really get. She's the, the tsundere, stereotypical or predictable type, but how could Natsuki be evil in any way, or what could a trope could turn a positive trope to a negative trope is sort of what I'm more curious about, because all the other ones, to me, unless I'm wrong, are sort of predictable. Are you sure you're not cheating, Neco? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Haha, I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Women! Or sorry, women. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches a poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Something, it prepares you for something you don't know, but something will happen, and then you try to find out. Monika's the monster thingy, whatever, I bet. That is so... Monika is the monster thingy, whatever. What is this, like the... What? Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. It's like Natsuki only wanted the poem to herself. Or we get bamboozled and it's Yuri. I mean, whoever being the ringleader doesn't really matter. They could all be ringleaders. It just depends on what kind of weird fantasy fetish they're in that's, completely fucking evil. You really should stop reading things that aren't for you, Wait, what? It's a poem for everyone. You're supposed to share the poems for everyone. What are you talking about? You have a bad habit of doing that. But Neco wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Duh. Yeah, I'm already ruined. It's not even a blind playthrough anymore. I'm not, like, officially spoiled, but, I mean, might as well. We're supposed to share with everyone, alright? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Neco's done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyways. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I wish I knew... I wish I had the poem or literature skills so I could write a poem that gets all the women moist. Like, how can you write a poem that makes women moist? I need some tips, people. Natsuki's a basic bitch? I don't know if Natsuki's a basic bitch. I'd say she's a tsundere trope. I don't know about basic bitch. I'd say basic bitch is like the brown-haired girls that have the idle bitch face. You know what? The idle bitch face, brown hair, sort of always looks tired, always bitch face. I think that's what a basic bitch is. It looks like to me. Yes, you're a monster, and you're a plant. Like what? Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. I mean, and Yuri. I guess Neco's right. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. I don't know anime enough to judge. I'm a little bit of an anime nerd, but I don't like anime typically that's styled like this. I'll go for the nitty-gritty, dark, psychological fucking anime. I know a lot of good fucking mature-themed animes. Really good shit. Really good shit. Let's see. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now! And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Okay. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. This music. We have to appreciate this music. We have to appreciate this music. I really should use this as, like, if it's royalty-free music, I should really use this music for comedy background music. It's like the kazoo. It's like the kazoo theme, the kazoo meme, or the shitty flute playing in a real song. A carnivorous plant. I'm going to assume you're into vor then. I'm just gonna like throw that out there. The only anime terms I know is manga, ecchi, and hentai. You know the supreme 3 words, Tom the Gamer. You know all the important words. The only ones you're missing are, I don't know, maybe Yuri, fucking, I don't know. There's a lot of fucking weird words. I'll just not get into it. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. The fuck is with this poem? Wait, a person like you named Tsundere Plant and you don't know what vor is? That is weird. That is strange. How I know ecchi and hentai. Friendly anime people that told me to Google it. Oh, I feel bad for you, Tom the Gamer. So what did I miss? I had to go wash the mask off my face. The mask off your face? What do you mean the mask off your face? What's that supposed to mean? But anyways, hey, a poem. We read a poem about, wait, what is so me? What do you mean, what is so me? this poem about the spiders is pretty fucking funny. But not a good poem, it's just... What is wrong? Is it... not bad, right? No, what... I don't like spiders either, but what the fuck is about this? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think the best line that was the best line I could. What? No, of course not. Spiders are gross. If you like spiders, I hate you. If you are friendly with spiders, I hate you. Spiders are gross. What the fuck is wrong with you? I heard the word not long ago. Please explain to me, Sensei. Okay, well, vor is the fetish of being eaten or eaten alive. Typically swallowed alive, arguably. And then you go into the other fetish, that's gore. And gore is the fetish of being eaten alive, chewed, or eaten and boiled by digestive fluids and, you know, melting alive in a painful death. And that's gore fetish. Oh, clay mask. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, so what, you like spiders on Dairy Plant? Everyone's gonna hate you since you like spiders then. The message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't know, one's more violent, one's more sexually less bloody. I guess that's all you could do, you know, put them apart. One's bloodied and painful, the other isn't. Yeah, it's everything's a fetish. If it exists, there's porn of it. By that logic alone of if it exists, it has porn of it. People are probably get a hard on for cups and coffee. That's just how the world works and how humans work. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Sure. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Yep, Rule 34. Nugget fetish. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's people out there that love shoving nuggets up their butt. Why not? Especially if it's nicely oiled. It's time to oil up. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Hey, we're talking about that right now. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Haha. Let's see. Oh god, okay, wait, you're into gore? Not the fetish, but I like blood and guts, so, well, cannibal. No, I'm not gonna get into any of that there, Sundeer Plant. Alright, it looks like it's time for me to run as far as I can. Alright, well, I have fun running, Tom the Gamer. Nice seeing you. I'm gonna continue playing this for a tiny bit more, and then I'm probably gonna do other things. Like personal games and fun games. This isn't my ideal choice of game to play in my spare time. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? Alright, well, okay. Okay, now 2 more. Yuri! Sure. Are you still mad at me? What? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you, didn't I? That's called overthinking. Yuri, you might be reading into this a bit too much, I agree. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Oh, we're gonna get a threesome apparently. So my first horror story was about cannibalism and incest. I wouldn't say you're a horrible human being, but those are some... Oh man, it's like not something to talk about on a stream. It's like it's like stuff you talk about in a private IMs, you know? Even me like responding in like and talking about what I'm reading in my chat probably is going to weird a lot of offline viewers out. They'd be like, oh, hey, I'm going to watch the offline stream of Neco playing this game. They won't see the chat at all, but they'll see what I'm saying and when I'm reading aloud what people write. And it's going to probably be weird as fuck. And Tom the Gamer, whenever I hear or see anyone see anything anime, I just think to myself, Sasuke-kun! Probably because Naruto was one of the first animes I saw. Oh, geez, what would be one of the first animes I saw when I was a kid? Maybe Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball might be one of the first I saw, but I wasn't a big fan of Dragon Ball. I'm trying to think of what ones I would have seen in childhood. It was like Dragon Ball, Evangelion. No, wait, not Evangelion. Escaflowne, Inuyasha. Fucking probably like Digimon and Pokemon on TV as well, since those are pretty old animes. Fucking. I think even back then in the 90s, that was like when Beyblade came out, and something called Metabots or something, I think called that. And Dragon Ball Z, yeah. Fucking damn, I'm trying to think of all the old-fashioned animes, like Jesus. All of them were just like sort of the corny kid stuff, though, for the most part. Let's see, but it's not fair. Yuri, please, it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but abide that request. That doesn't sound good at all. She's feeling sad and everything. Oh, we got two people that love both Inuyasha and Pokemon. What about the love for Escaflowne, man? Escaflowne is a classic, man. And I remember even rewatching Escaflowne. It's like a chick flick of anime, admittedly, Escaflowne. But I remember Escaflowne. It's had a fucking badass English dub intro. It was fucking awesome. Let's see, I'm not a big fan of the new anime at all. It's all gore, tentacles, blood. Hey, do you have a problem with tentacles? I don't know why Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And do it. Oh, you like the old shit. That's your shit, huh? Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, the old shit. I might have a few recommendations for you then, Tom the Gamer, but I'll leave that for later. Okay, so series last one. Things are sort of turning downhill, I think, in this game because, like, Yuri's now in her own bubble. I don't know, things seem like they're deteriorating. Oh yeah, Trigun! I didn't watch Trigun on TV, but I did later online. Oh, I like this one, Neco. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Hee hee. That's not very helpful, you know? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I sort of agree with that analysis. I just wish his dumb arse killed knives. I mean, the only thing I would wish, honestly, Cinnamon Toast, is that they like, I'm actually kind of fucking confused. There's so many animes that are being remade, remastered in new modern anime, you know, modern drawing styles. I would fucking love if Trigun got a remastery in anime, like not getting the old and just, you know, painting it new in 1080p, but giving the manga a real fucking anime adaptation that it respectively deserves. I don't know why they haven't done that yet, because the anime deviated so far away from the manga. And like the manga kept going and going and going with Knives and Vash. So I'm like, wait, how come it hasn't happened yet? Trigun is so popular, but no one's made an OVA of it. No one's remade it. No one's given it the adaptation it deserves. I don't get it. Now Gantz sucks. I remember watching Gantz. I fucking hated it. The main characters just bitch and whine and moan about their weaknesses so much. They're like, oh, I can't do anything. I'm just, fucking hell. Like, yeah, it's a fucking morbid, crazy-ass world they're dealing with and fucking aliens and shit, but Jesus Christ, they fucking moan and moan and moan and cry and bitch and moan. I hate it. Fuck Gantz. Neco is basically in a harem in the game. I am. I know, right? I'm the harem. I'm drowning in anime pussy. If it makes me feel things, it must be good. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Questionable. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write a poem, something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. It's like she can't feel pain or something. She's a robot. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. I think it's like her problem, Sari, is she lacks empathy. Probably. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Siri. Well, I like happy for the most part. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice, happy rainbow. A normal main character, nothing new. Yes, I hate them so much. He just wants to get laid with the pet girl. What do you mean, pet girl? What is pet girl? Sari, that's unexpectedly poetic. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Neco. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Okay. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. This is already off. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. Let's see, the only character I liked turned out to be was a crybaby, and the other is a typical sociopath. No character deserves to live. That's a weird thing to say. No, things don't work like that, Siri. This poem makes my ears bleed. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. That's completely wrong. She's a psychopath. This is a message from a psychopath, easily. My inner psychologist self is telling me to stay the fuck away from this bitch. Holy crap! Siri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this. It's not good. My main character's being gullible. Monica taught me a whole lot yesterday, and I've been really busy, really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? It's probably as I thought. She has no empathy, and usually criminals or sociopathic murderers, the one thing they don't have is an empathy to the feelings of others around them. They sort of just imitate what they think is what is to be human, and they act that role because they don't feel human. They have to hide the fact that they're not human by trying to imitate and be a robot, pretending to be a human. And you can tell those are usually the people that snap. So I don't trust her at all. I don't. At all. At all. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Yeah, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. No, you're not, main character. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit. Yeah, broken bottles that you're hiding from friends, give to friends, and then they shatter. Great way to understand feelings. Yeah. She is definitely creepy. Yeah, she is definitely a murderous person in disguise. Yeah. No feelings except for pretentious happiness to hide the bad thoughts. That's what's going on. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Siri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. If everyone could come sit in the front of the room. And yo, Neco Mana, what's going on? Welcome to the stream of me not playing Silent Hill 2. Isn't this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting in new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Siri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Puh. Monica. Yeah, we're going to have poetry performance. Oh, great. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up with and recite poems too. Siri's putting it all in the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. It's a good thing though that if I played this in a stream, like since it's been now fucking an hour and 20 minutes, if I played this normal YouTube style of like 10-15 minutes, this series would go on forever because it's going on. I'd expect horror shit to happen already. It's like, it's so long of peaceful shit. So long. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this. Sounds like something happened in Deus Ex, you know? Just an old name, you know? I didn't ask for this. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Siri, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for people to recite their poems out loud to a whole group of people. I guess I can kind of overlook that. Good job, Monica. She's just so inconsiderate. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same, and the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings and being intimate with yourself. Don't get it too intimate, fucking Sayori, you weird tiny shrimp. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. I love this game, but the sad thing is that the character construction is necessary, but it takes long and drives people away. Yeah, I can understand that, because it's just like I'm not playing it religiously as I would other games for the same reason. It sort of drives me away because it's not my style. And I'm only doing it for the promise of horror and hoping the horror makes all the slow trotting just fucking worth it, but I don't know if it would be or not, especially since everyone's already done it. Everyone already knows what's happening. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sari and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Alright, well, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? No, just more anime girls yapping. That's all you missed, Tondagema. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh, I guess I really don't have much of a choice. Haha, that's everyone. Like forcing Yuri, I guess the one with the biggest boobs, doing things she doesn't want to do is probably going to make her turn into a sociopath too. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. Remember, she has bananas in her bra. It's bananas. After playing at least with me, you understand that it's necessary in the end, but some people... The conversion might not work. Conversion? What? But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Monica, what are you doing? You manipulating bitch. If you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone else feel a little more comfortable. I didn't even read what Yuri's next poem was, so what the fuck would it have been? I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Big boobs, a lot of character construction, no cleavage, great game design. 10 out of 10. So let's see. Monica flips her a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her... She's the overlord here. I don't know about that, especially the whole experience like that. I don't know. So she finishes her recitation, and the four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. I don't even know what she said, but we're applauding anyways. Yeah. That was so good. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Yeah, you know, a good example. Besides bottles and spiders. Great. I don't know what it was, but it was apparently great. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up. Yuri, I don't understand the... I don't know. The girl on the right, her face. It's just something off with her face, you know? I don't know. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. I remember I used to want to play a game like this, except it's gay and wasn't hypersexualized. Are you saying this game is hypersexualized? I don't know if that's really accurate, just because they have really, really tight school clothes. It's unrealistically tight clothes where the official shirts just perfectly form around the boobs to give a tight superhero, you know. I'm even like trying to cut myself here. Wow, it's like superhero costume logic where it has to be as skin tight as possible. Okay, I'm back. I got sidetracked and was laughing like a retarded donkey to goat videos. Man, goat videos are so 2012. What are you doing? This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. No, man. All gay dating sims are sexualized. Oh yeah, fucking... yeah, 100% Nikio. 100%. It's like, why can't gay people just do things, you know, maybe you know... Yeah, don't play gay dating sims easy. That's the weird thing about gay anything. Gay games, gay things, lesbian things, they have to be hypersexual. It's the LGBTQ community is all about being like, don't objectify, don't oppress us, and then they're like, okay, but everyone in our community has to hypersexualize our identity. Let's do it. I don't... That's why I sort of ranted about the gay parade in the last fucking, the last stream when I was playing Silent Hill. It's a sort of the same thing. The hypersexualization of sexual identity is a fucking problem that needs to be addressed. But it probably will be in the coming 10, let's say 10 years. Within the 10 years, somewhere in there. It's in somewhere in the 10 years. Something's gonna happen. You can take my word for it. Go videos! Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. I mean, you have not seen how long the LGBTQ community thing is in Canada. There was a meme that came out for a place that is actually local to me. And I kid you not, it was like LGBTQ-TTTQ-22A2QQ2EAV. It was that fucking long. And it was like a paper meant for a Durham school board district where teachers had to go for gay training so they don't mispronounce gender pronouns or some shit. And the fucking acronyms were seriously like 20 letters wrong. It wasn't LGBT or LGBTQ. It was like 20 fucking letters long. And it's not even a joke. It was serious. It was horrible. Yeah, it was seriously that. It was that long and it was legit. It's turned into cancer. It's hard to take the institution, let's say, seriously anymore. It's sort of like feminism. It's done. They've done their job. I hate it. They're mostly mass hypocrites at the moment. But they're good for a good joke or a good meme. Lettuce, gay, bacon, tomato. You just had to shove the gay. It's like sort of being a vegan. It's like LGBTQV. It's just lettuce, gay, bacon, tomato. I'm a vegan! Did I tell you yet that I'm vegan? Just letting you know I'm a vegan, by the way. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like that what happened with Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Lettuce, Gouda, bacon, tomato. It actually sounds pretty delicious. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. She's a sadist, I mean, come on. I'm gay, but honestly, I despise the community so much, it's so annoying. I mean, that's basically... I mean, I'm presuming most people, I guess, here are maybe Generation Z. Gen Z are completely going to be red-pilled. I don't want to get political, but I'm looking forward to Generation Z's growth. Millennials are fucking garbage. My generation was just before the beginning of millennials. Millennials are fucking cocked. They're cocked. They're done. They're done, son. They've done goofed. Gen Z is going to be the ultimate awesome red pill wave. I can't wait for it. I won't get into the details, but it's just Gen Z. I love Gen Z. Fucking Gen Z is awesome. Okay, but yeah, get back into this. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. The only BLT community I like is the bacon, lettuce, tomato. I mean, most people, or even officially, they would say I'm a millennial, but I really don't like to see it that way. I usually see millennial as like 90s to early 2000s period. Cinnamon Toast says, like the D. Oh my god, that's really blunt of you, but this is not the place to say such a thing. What are you doing? Nikki, I'm only 17 and I want to die... What? You want to die in men? Wait, what? Gen Z kids are gonna commit suicide before you mature. I would disagree with that. I would disagree. Let's get into this. I'm gonna have to... and I want to... What? Oh, how much of... Wait, what? I want to die, man. Oh, I'm only 17 and I want to die, man. Okay. Vitamin D. I prescribe to you more vitamin D. A hard amount of vitamin D. and it's a suppository. Ha! Okay. I'm getting derailed here. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard and we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sari hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow, with bottles! Ah, haha. Sorry, I giggled. Hee hee. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Weird. I wish I was a part of the 90s, but sadly I'm 2001. But shit, I grew up watching old cartoons, anime, so it probably means you grew up and you'd be sort of like the past generation. Because if I ever have kids, what I will do is I will make them grow up in the games. Like, I'll make it so they grow up, the older they get, they'll progress through the console generation. So it's like, when they're little kids, I'll make them play the original Nintendo, then I'll make them play the Super Nintendo, N64, PlayStation 1, and make them progress through the retro route of how I grew up. And I think they'd grow up better that way. Because I don't think kids growing up just like fucking playing Xbox 360 and Halo and Call of Duty. I don't think that's a good way to raise children. Not at all. Can't beat the power pack taste of Sunny D. Jeez. Try not to get moist by Sunny D, okay? We're trying to keep this a little bit PG-13, okay? Let's see. I see. Okay, then. Sari begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sari's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from her voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sari meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sari finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job! Even Neco liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sari. The atmosphere of your poem fits you really nicely. Same with my future children. Games is a must. Exactly. Your parents must be pretty awesome then, Nikio. Cock-a-doodie! People get triggered so easily, lol. I don't care about anything. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't think easily triggered people would be able to watch my YouTube channel. And if they do, then if they find out what kind of person I am beyond the personality that is given off in YouTube, as brief as it is on webcam, people are usually misguided into thinking they actually know me when they don't. So I'm a pretty damn critical person. Not many people really know, you know, how I am. I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. It's your first time playing DDLC blind run? Yes, it is, Shinigami. It is a blind run. This is my first time, first route, and I'm doing Natsuki. Though I'm going to be probably ending the stream a little soon. As soon as I get to a part I feel is a good time to stop. But it is a first playthrough. Let's see. Except now I'm stuck in the 80s with music style. I'll grow my kids with books. Books is a must if I ever become a professional writer. Well, I mean, just don't force them if they think books are boring. If you have kids that happen to have ADD or ADHD, they probably will not be able to sit through it. But it might be the other poem wouldn't work quite well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of anyone yet. Practicing force! That sounds kind of wrong. And then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. When they say festival, I get this feeling missed stream title. Yeah, I changed the stream title. I don't know. A lot of people seem to miss the stream title. Wait, does it still... Does my stream title, does it say Silent Hill 2 on it still? Or does it say Doki Doki in the title? It should be fucking Doki Doki. It should be. But I'm also running two windows that say one and the other, because one's updated, the other isn't. So if it says Silent Hill still, then it didn't change as I had hoped it would. So I'm hoping it says Doki Doki. Natsuki? Oh, Natsuki. Don't make me go before Neco. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Neco lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up instead of in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Okay, if it says Doki, then that's good. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in— wait, what? What kind of thing to say is that? I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Okay. Alright then, this just leaves Natsuki. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, it's called— why are you all looking at me? It's because you're presenting. Ugh. The poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting a poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it, and it's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if given life to the poem. Yeah, it's getting really cold, Cinnamon, I agree. I'm gonna have to probably do some streams where I'm wrapped up in a new blanket or anything. I'm gonna have to probably buy some kind of fucking blanket shirt or something. I don't know. Because I usually like to have my window open during the winter. Usually I get so easily hot. I'm a mobile furnace. So if I don't have a window open, I overheat pretty damn quickly. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be easier. I can put up on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Alright, I'm gonna have to end it here. So much reading. My voice is going, and I'm getting super fucking hungry. Like, so hungry. I might start starving. I'm not gonna... A unicorn one. I need someone to make me a Sergal onesie. If I can find someone who can make a onesie and it's a Sergal onesie, I would buy it. But that's just for that. I'll need a Sergal onesie, obviously, at some point. It's like, onesies are going to be less expensive than a potential fursuit if I'm ever going to do that. Anyone who's saying unicorn onesie is out of their fucking minds. I'm not a fucking unicorn. But either way, save again if I didn't already. I'm just done. Oh, and the thumbnail is still going to be Natsuki's ass before it lands on my face. But outside of that, this has been a long stream, but around 4 or maybe even 5 hours. I can't remember. I think it was like 1 hour and 40 minutes was the Silent Hill 2 stream, so I did respectively almost another 4-hour stream. There won't be a stream tomorrow, and the Silent Hill 2 finished, but I would like to thank everyone for joining me. I don't know what happened with YouTube not notifying everyone on the stream going up, but there's a girl named Pretzel cosplay. That is very weird. And you love being cold is kind of weird too. She does great work. Well, no unicorns for me, but gonna not get derailed and get to the point. But yes, thank you for joining me on this stream of Doki Doki Literature Club. It'll be one long, yeah, my voice is getting crushed. I mean, it's been 4 hours of reading. It gets to the throat, and I'm also super fucking hungry. I need food before I start actually running into problems. If I don't eat after a while, I start getting like, I start hyperventilating and getting into a lot of health problems. So I need to eat. You can also pay in rates for the custom stuff she makes. I don't know, send me a link, but I mean, I'd like to look at what kind of quality people make before I buy shit that's custom made. And that's if I actually have money. Who knows? Anyways, end of the stream. Thank you for joining me. And yes, if you enjoyed, hey, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber, and hit that bell notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for joining me for this stream, and until the next time.